Yeah.
Okay. Any questions or concerns, Shola?
Not in particular until maybe when we start the program.
Okay, perfect. So let me start with the actual point. Yeah. To start with, see, you are already aware who can do this course and what are the main any person. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Any person with different backgrounds, not specifically IT background, can work as a business analyst, but you need to have good domain knowledge and communication skills. That's the major requirement or major skill for a BA. And communication skills, both written and verbal skills, because BAs are involved in preparing so many documents. Okay? And other than that, as I said, anyone can be a BA. And on top of everything, you need not have any technical knowledge to work as a business analyst. That's the best part of this course.
Okay.
I'm in coding language. And the major benefit you can get out of this course is you can directly start working as a middle-level manager rather than a fresher. Okay. And yeah, on top of everything, as I've already communicated, your communication style affects how others perceive you. Okay.
Okay.
Why do you think, Shola, BA is required in an IT industry?
Say again.
Why do you think BA is required in an IT industry?
Why? Oh, because the technical and the business team, their languages is not too clear to each other. So the business analyst will be an intermediary between them and can hear the view, the understanding of the business, and relate it clearly to the technical team, and so that they can design and develop what the business actually need, and that will solve the solution, that will provide solution to the problem of the business.
Okay. Is it not directly communicated by the client to the technical team? Why do you think the BAs need to communicate these requirements?
Yeah, the issue is the need is for intermediary for BA person, which has a better understanding of business and also have a good understanding of the technical team, so he can relate the information from business to the technical team, and it will be the liaison officer between the two bodies to make sure that every requirement is detailed, is understandable, and precise.
Okay, okay, good, good. Yeah, you're almost correct, but let's do a simple exercise to get the confirmed roles of business analyst. If you are ready with a pen and paper.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, perfect. Imagine that if I want you to design a car, okay?
Yeah.
A car. What do you think? What are the specifications for designing a car as per your understanding? What it is supposed to have?
Okay, to design a car,
Yeah.
one that the need of a car is to move someone from one place to another. So is why we are doing that is to also make the movement a comfortable movement. So now let's look at what the car needs to have if we have to move it from a place to another. It has to have starting from, it has to have the engines that will make it run. It needs to have the brakes.
Okay.
You need to have well, the brakes, the tire. I don't know if I have to pieces it into smaller units, or if I just have to group it.
Oh, just give me the high level things. That's fine. Like placing windows, all those things.
Yeah. So for basically for movement is to make sure that we have something that will make it move, and we have the under the movement we have the tires, the brakes, and things like that. Then For the comfort, you need to have the seats, to have the windows, to have the screens, and the body of the car has to be there. And
Okay. Just a second. Assume that if I'm a client, okay, I'm a client and you're a business analyst. You are a technical person, okay. There's no business analyst as of now. Now, assume
okay,
if I want you to include or insert wipers to your car,
wipers,
okay.
okay,
Yeah. You will be including wipers to the car, but not to the windows. I mean,
yeah,
not front window, maybe to the side windows.
yes, of course.
Okay. So, will that solve my purpose of including inserting wipers?
Yeah, the purpose is to make sure we have a clear windscreen
True. Hmm.
during the winter.
Exactly. But if we are inserting these wipers to the side windows of the car, will that solve my purpose?
I didn't get you. Say again.
Okay. If at all, if I insert, sorry, if as a client, if I ask you to insert wipers to the car, but you are a technical person, you just assume that I wanted you to insert the wipers to side windows, not to the front window of the car.
Yeah, exactly. That I would just want to believe that the wiper should go through all the windows in the car.
Yes, yes. So that would solve my purpose, right? I
Yeah,
wanted you to insert wipers and you came up with wipers, but there's no proper communication between you and me that they should be inserted at the front window, right?
yes, yes.
This is where a BA is required who has got enough knowledge on the particular domain. Okay.
Okay.
He will be gathering the requirements in a way how client is looking for. And then once the requirements are gathered, he will be documenting all those requirements in a particular document. And
Mm-hmm.
this document is shared with the respective stakeholder, whoever has given the requirements. And then once he cross-checks and freezes all the requirements, then your business analyst is supposed to explain all these requirements to the technical team. Okay,
Yeah,
the technical team includes your developers and test engineers.
yeah.
Okay, now I want you to read the slide for me. You can be louder.
Okay. Role of business analyst. One,
Mhm.
bridge between the business and the IT.
Uh-huh.
Conduct different requirement gathering techniques.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Collect the requirements.
Okay.
Cross-check the same with the client and
Uh-huh.
freeze them. Communicate the requirements gathered from the client to the development team.
Okay. Perfect. Any questions on this?
No, this is good. Unless that maybe the slides, are we going to have them?
Yes, yes, of course. I'm going to send these things to you. Okay.
Okay then.
Okay, perfect. Uh, just a second. Now, let's have a glance on the course content also. So the course is divided into 12 different modules. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, what is that? Do you have any questions or concerns on this course content document, Shola?
You mean which one? On
The
the
course document which I'm sharing with you?
no, I didn't hear you well. The
No, I want you to go through with this one. Is it done? Have you seen the course content document?
you mean the outline?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Let me just. So you are asking that do I have problem with it?
Okay, okay, fine. So I'll change my accent. No problem.
No, I'm that. Are you asking me that do I have problem with the syllabus?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, did you got a chance to go through with the syllabus?
And not fully yet. I'm even trying to. I know Ashwin sent it to me, So I'm just trying to call it.
Okay. So the course is designed in such a way that it is helpful for a beginner also. Okay, you can. I'm going to discuss everything right from the scratch. Okay. Okay. Look at this. What I'm going to cover in this course. First, we'll be dealing with roles of a BA in detail. Okay. Then I'll give you some terms which we use in our day-to-day life as a BA. You need to work on those terms. That's an assignment for you. Then we'll work on SDLC in detail, like who are all the people involved in these phases, each and every phase separately, and what is the outcome. Then based on this outcome, whatever we get from each phase, we'll be giving that. That will be input for the next phase. Okay. So we'll be working on all these things, like how that will be input and who are the people and what they are supposed to do in each and every phase. So for all these 6 phases, we'll be doing that. I'll give you proper notes on that. Okay. And then once we are through with this, we'll work on SDLC methodologies, the application part of all the application part of SDLC. So we'll be having these multiple methodologies. We'll discuss what happens with each and every methodology. We'll be majorly concentrating on Agile, okay? Because Agile is a trend now.
Okay.
I'll make you to work on this process. Then, all the documents, use case diagrams, then wireframes, all those under Agile. Then we'll be dealing with each and every phase separately, like what happens with the initial requirement gathering phase. Once we are done with requirement gathering, what we do, how we do analysis. Then there are multiple techniques to gather requirements. So we'll be dealing with all these techniques in detail. I'll share a proper template for these techniques, and then I'll give you an example. Then you need to come up with an assignment.
Okay.
That is the plan as of now. And then, as I said, PAs are involved in preparing so many documents. These are the list of documents which we are supposed to come up with. Okay. For all these documents, I'll share a proper template. Then I'll explain that template with a proper example. Then you need to come up with an assignment.
Okay.
For right from requirement document, software requirement specification document, use case document, everything, I'll give you a proper template and a sample also. We'll work on more and more examples, more for practice purpose.
Okay.
Okay. Then once we are through with this documentation part, we'll look into the diagrammatical part, like UML. Are you aware of this UML?
UML, yeah.
Unified Modeling Language.
Modeling language, yeah.
Exactly. So for that, we'll be using MS Visio or other trial versions which are available online. Using the trial versions, we'll be coming up with all these diagrams. I'll explain you the notations, and with these notations, I'll explain a sample how to draw these diagrams. And based on that, you need to come up with an assignment.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Then at the end, we'll be dealing with testing. BA's involvement in testing phase. Of course, it is like minimum, but still we are supposed to be aware of the basic things like what a BA is supposed to do in testing phase. He's generally involved in black box testing, which is nothing but picking some random functionalities and cross-check whether they're working accordingly or not. Based on that, he'll give you the review. And we will be learning how to write test-based document using a use case document. And then finally, at the end, we'll be working on how to write a traceability matrix at the end. Okay? And then before deploying a complete project at the client end, VAs are involved in UAT, user acceptance testing.
Okay.
So which is nothing but we need to sit with the client and perform this testing. And if he's having any issues, again, we need to cross-check the same, or else we can directly deploy that intent. Okay.
Okay.
And at the end, once we are done with the testing phase, I'll give you some samples. Then based on that, you can proceed with preparing your resume. And once you're done with your resume, because I've already gone through your resume, right? You can go with the same resume. It's perfect. And based on your finalized resume, I'll be handling a mock interview.
Yeah.
This is the plan as of now, and every day you'll be getting the recording and the notes of that respective class, and along with the notes, the assignments also. So make sure that you at least have some time, maybe 2 or 3 hours in a day to work on these assignments.
Yeah, yeah,
Fine, Shola?
I'm fine. And I think what you do in plan for me is that
Uh,
I know you have the schedule and you have the just like the way you've told me how to go about it. It's already in plan. But from what I've seen, I think my greatest challenge is actually about how to do well in an interview.
oh, okay, okay. So the
Yeah.
only thing you can overcome that with by giving multiple mocks.
Yeah. So maybe at each of these modules, we
Uh-huh.
might try to see what are how can someone address those when in an interview. You being that you have the experience, you can,
Okay.
by the time we finish a module, try and I don't know how to do it. So let's put a session that will have to do with interview preparation on each of the modules.
Okay, okay. Each and
Do,
every
do,
topic. Okay, fine. What I'll do is at the end, I'll share some topics with you, interview topics with you. Make sure
okay,
that, anyways, I guess I've already shared with you, right? I have prepared a separate document for you. The
okay,
topics?
yeah,
Yes, sure. Yeah,
yeah,
that's more than enough. If you're through with the topics, you can play with any of the template. Just you need to work on the projects. That's it. So
exactly.
once you're through with these topics, I'll handle the mock separately for you. Then we can go with one more mock.
Okay, because I
Is
just
that
feel
fine?
that if we are doing it in bit by bit, it will sync well, rather than just
Sure.
waiting till the end before we now deal with the mock interview and preparations. But if we are
Oh,
doing it
fine.
at
That's fine. So what I'll do is maybe let me finish at least half. Okay. Once we're halfway through, I'll handle the mock. Then we'll proceed with the next set of topics.
yeah, so every module that we finish, we'll look at the mock and the interview preparation for that module. When we finish
Oh yeah,
that,
sure.
we'll look at it. I think that will help me a lot.
Sure, it sounds good. We can work on that. Okay. So for tomorrow we'll be meeting at 9,
Nine,
yeah, 9 a.m. your time. Nine, that's it, nothing more than that. Okay. And also for tomorrow's session, I want you to go through with the basics of SDLC from Google.
okay.
Just the basics, okay? Based on that, we'll proceed further. What happens with SDLC detail.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, Shola?
Fine. So
Okay. Yeah. Any
do
more
you,
questions for today?
now you said I should go through the basic of SLC. You want me to read up on that?
Yeah. Read and explain me. You need not write a document, okay?
Okay.
Fine.
Okay then.
Okay. Perfect. So we'll meet at 9 a.m. preferably.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just need your email ID. Can you please drop, give a chat?
Because I also need yours. Mine is SHO
Just a second. Let me write it. Let's see. SHO
LA
LA
Lima. Yeah, Lima. Okay.
LIMA.
No, 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 no. I'm just trying to let you know the L. That's L for Lima. Okay.
Okay, okay,
J. J for Jamaica.
okay,
ADE.
okay,
SI.
okay.
NA. Nancy. N for Nancy. A for Alpha. Okay. At gmail.com.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
SHOLAJADESINA@gmail.com, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, I'll send you the course details and this PPT, and we'll start from tomorrow we'll start with SDLC at 9 o'clock tomorrow. Right?
Okay then.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Bye for now. Take care.
Yeah, bye.